Hello everyone, my name is Lolly37 and if you see this sketchbook you don't. It's done, it's complete. There's a sketchbook tour a couple of videos back and we are starting this beautiful new one. It's the same type of sketchbook, moleskine, I love them. This one is a bigger size though, which is really exciting. It's the same size as sketchbook 1, which I toured a long time ago. You should go watch that and then go watch my last sketchbook tour as well. Look at the difference. Crazy. So I started decorating this one with a bunch of stickers. This took me ages. I thought this would be like a quick 15 minutes kind of job before bed. Wrong. I think it took me nearly an hour to decorate my sketchbook, but it's fine. It's fine. I had fun. I did these acrylic marker stars in the background, and then I used quite a few stickers from a Silas sticker sheet I made a while back. So she's up in the corner and then she's got like a little cross and her meat and her tooth. And then I had these gorgeous fish stickers that I've been holding on to for a little bit, and the little hair in the corner. I don't know where I got the Spirited Away, the no face sticker from, but here's all the artists that I can credit. It is the next day. This is the front of my sketchbook. The Mod Podge didn't sit very nice, but it never does, so unbothered. I also painted the back. This all needs sorting out. I put the Mod Podge too close to the edge. Oh god, it's taking off the paint. Oh no. Oh no. That's it. Sketchbook, what are we on? 5? Yeah, sketchbook 5's already ruined. I'm gonna put this really cute little like Yagami keychain. I believe the artist is called Zombie Cat. I'm gonna put that on there, and I'm gonna move my moleskine charm over as well. No. No, no, no. Hello, my love. Yes. Clearly her good behaviour was for one video only. We are back to causing problems. And then like you go here. I don't actually have any Death Note stickers on my sketchbook this time, which is so sad, but it's okay. There we go. How cute! Oh, how cute. This will do for this sketchbook. Light is so cute. There is a bit of a size difference, but I'm really excited about it. This is the sketchbook size that I used for sketchbook 1, and it's what I thought I was ordering for sketchbook 4. Alas, I forgot to check the measurements, but I really enjoyed working this one, so I'm excited to do it again. I already know what I want to do for my first page, so it's very similar to what I did for sketchbook 4 actually. With like a little intro, not really a meet the artist, but it's that kind of style. So I want to do a drawing of myself and my cat on here, and then my username up there, and then the start and end date. So that's the plan. As far as supplies go, I'm pretty undecided on what I want to use today. I could use watercolors, I could use alcohol markers. I guess it really depends if I go into this side, because if I go into this side, I don't want to ruin this page, because I will be drawing on this page. You know, we'll see. I didn't include the original sketch process, like the very faint sketch you can barely see right now, because first, my original sketches always end up absolutely horrifying. No one needs to see that. Secondly, it's like so light you can barely see it, so it would have just been like 20-30 seconds of nothing worth watching. So we're just jumping straight in, and it looks like I'm way too confident with my lines, but there is a sketch underneath. Capturing my own likeness is something I find relatively easy as long as I yassify myself. Like, I don't look like that. I just don't. But I think I draw my nose fairly well, and I imply my smile lines quite well, and there's just little things that when you look at it, it's like, oh yeah, that's you. But then I also look like a narcissist, but that's okay. That's fine. Drawing cats is something I am so eager to get good at. This sketchbook's gonna be a little bit more loose than my last one. I don't know, I don't think I'll ever drop the whole each spread needs to look fully completed and it's an illustration and no empty space and, you know, spread at a time. I don't think I'll ever let go of that realistically. However, I have a lot of projects that I want to get on this year, which means I need to get comfortable with doing a bit more planning on my sketchbook. And I'm not interested in starting another sketchbook for planning because I don't work that way. I need to have one sketchbook at a time. So I just need to get comfy with doing it in here because I have these paintings that I want to do and I need a place to plan them. I'm trying to sort out applying for this local art event thing, which means I need more consistency with my work and some pieces to show for it. And I really want to open my own sticker shop. So for all of those things, I need a planning place and I need to spend more time practicing certain things and trial and error, which means I need to do those things in my sketchbook, which means no more finished illustration for every spread. This is going to be extremely tricky for me, but I'm determined I'm going to make it work. Okay, that's the sketch done, and I was really umming and ahhing on how I should colour this, and then I realised I have had this set of meeden watercolour paints on my desk, well, next to my desk, since Christmas. I got this as a gift from my family members for Christmas. This wasn't like sent to me by meeden or anything. And it's just sat there because I've been so busy trying out art supplies that were sent to me. So I'm gonna try this out today for me. If meeden wants to send me things, they're very welcome to. I'd love to collab. However, I think this is actually my first time using any sort of meeden supplies, so that's cool. And this pan falls out. I don't know how the hell you're supposed to like stick it back in. Like, what am I supposed to do? Will that just like stay down with water? I probably will swatch these first just because I just think this is so nice. This is so lovely. I fucked up the swatch sheet, but I love how saturated these are. Like, if I show you my normal watercolors, I've had these since 2017 and they have suffered. They have suffered a lot, and I don't feel like they're very saturated anymore. So this is just exciting. I felt like it was time to get some new watercolors before Christmas, and I'm glad I did. These are so cute. I'm ready to go. I've got my sketchbook out, I've got my watercolors out, I've got my little fish palette by Melty Muse. Go follow Melty Muse right now. I'm excited! I love painting with watercolors so much. It's ridiculous. But I feel like I haven't done it a huge amount recently. The last end of Sketchbook 4 was very heavy in acrylic markers and alcohol markers, but this is like definitely my favorite medium. I think it's such a fun one to play with, especially mixed media. If you can throw in some coloured pencils or acrylic markers afterwards, oh my god. But I don't really know how to explain my process with watercolours because it is all just stuff that I kind of been doing for so long that whatever my technique is, it's so solidified I can't recognise it anymore. I always go light to dark, as you have to pretty much with watercolours, and start with the undertones. You see it a bit more clearly when I paint Moxie, my cat, but for me it's just, I know the drill. I know how to paint people with watercolours. Just lots of layering, lots of thin washes. I decided to make myself look a bit more goth than I do on a regular day, aka I gave myself black lipstick, which I probably wear maybe like 5 times a year. But I love it, it looks so good. I just never have the opportunity. It's either I'm at work or I'm going somewhere where I'm going to be eating and talking and not have a lot of time to go touch up my lipstick, or I'm with my boyfriend and I like a little smooch. You can't smooch with black lipstick. I don't want to give meeden too much of a free shout out because we do no freebies in this house. This is business. But I do really like these watercolours. I'm very impressed with them and I have been using them as kind of my main watercolours now, and yeah, they're really good. I don't really use the metallics often. I tried them out in this one later on. I'll address that when we get to it. It didn't really work out, but the main colours in there I've been using really frequently, and I've used a couple. I think they're called macaroon colours. They're very like pastel and soft. I really like those. A couple people have asked if I recommend the Moleskine sketchbook for watercolours, and it's a hard one. I like it for watercolours, but I don't think it's objectively good with watercolours. I think every colour comes out desaturated and muddy. It warps quite a bit, so you have to pin it down. But the thing that I really love about the Moleskine sketchbook, and why I keep coming back to it, is that it takes every medium like just fine. It's not particularly incredible with any medium. Maybe coloured pencils actually is probably its strongest point, but it takes anything you put on it. Like, I have no issues using watercolors or acrylic markers or alcohol markers or gouache paints or colored pencils, ink pens, whatever it is that I try to put on there. I don't feel hindered by the sketchbook. It has its limits. I know that I'm gonna have to try and compensate for the fact everything will dry way more desaturated than it should, and I know I'm gonna have to take it slow with layering and pin the hell out of my paper when I'm painting, but it just doesn't bother me, and I would rather have a sketchbook that I know can take everything that I'm gonna put at it reasonably well than have a sketchbook that was, say, designed for watercolors but absolutely drains the life out of my alcohol markers, or designed for alcohol markers and just warps and buckles and falls apart when I use any paint on it. As long as I can use the mediums that I like to use, I'm happy with the sketchbook, and Moleskine has been the best so far at doing everything reasonably well. So I think I will be sticking with Moleskine, to be honest. I might try occasionally a different type. I have one sketchbook that's like a Ghibli sketchbook in my drawer, which I'm determined to use after this one, but it's very likely to induce another art block, so I'm not entirely excited about that one. Worst case, I will just look at so many photos of fish and be inspired and force myself to use the sketchbook. Just kind of saw what I meant about the undertones, all of the pink and the blue and the orange I put in the cat that aren't really there. Like, she's a brown tabby cat, but by having fun with the undertones it makes her look less flat and just looks nicer. I had to take breaks while painting her because of the layers drying, and I thought, what a perfect time to show you guys my 3DS. Look how cute it is. I'm obsessed with my 3DS. I bought it a couple years back now and modded it and decorated it, and now I see that like modding your 3DS is trending again, so look at my baby girl. I've been keeping my 3DS next to me when I paint so that I can't doom scroll in between layers, which I can't do when I'm recording anyway. I use my phone to record. But playing a game of Sanrio Picross in between layers instead of opening Instagram, oh my god. I do highly recommend getting a DS for breaking doom scrolling habits. However, when I got mine a few years back, it was so much cheaper than it is right now. I think I paid £150 for a 3DS XL, perfect condition and 5 years warranty, and I think the exact same 3DS on the exact same website costs £250 now. So maybe wait for the TikTok trend to die down, but once it's more affordable, oh my god, it's the best habit ever. I'm glad it's trending, because more people should do it, but Jesus Christ, the price. Thank you to whoever made it popular again so that I can shamelessly talk about my 3DS on my YouTube, because oh my god, I love it. My favorite games to play are Star Boutique, and I've been playing Nintendogs again recently. Dragon Quest IX is my favorite game of all time, obviously. Tomodachi Life, Animal Crossing New Leaf is another one of my favorite games ever, but I'm so afraid to try and do the whole checkpoint thing, starting a new save and keeping my old one, that I'm just too afraid. I need to buy a whole new cartridge because I want to start a new save file really bad. I've also been playing Dementium the Ward, and oh my god, I'm such a coward when it comes to horror games. I can't do it. I'm afraid. I'm scared. I'm frightened. I'm not built for this. I just need more cozy games. But if you have game recommendations, comment them below. I would love to hear your favorite 3DS or DS games, either one. But like, the problem I had with the metallics is they looked so thin when I swatched them, but they come out really opaque. So it kind of ruined all of the shading I'd done on my piercings, but I kind of saved it in the end, but it's just not the effect I wanted. I really love working on the inner page on moleskines because obviously it's attached to the front cover, so there's a solid back, so you don't have to worry about any warping, you don't have to worry about any bleed through. It did slightly peel at the bottom, the glue came away from the base because of the water I was adding, but it wasn't bad, it didn't cause any real problems. So here is the final result of the front of my sketchbook and the back, all of the stickers and the little doodles I did on the front, and then dun dun dun, the first page. I'm really happy with it. I think it's so cute. It came out so beautiful and it's such a nice introduction to the sketchbook. I'm really happy with it. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for all of the support that you guys had shown through Sketchbook 4, and I hope you all enjoy where Sketchbook 5 goes. I'm really excited for it. That is it for today, so thank you for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your morning / afternoon / evening / whatever. Love you lot. See you later. Bye.